10 on my dashboard, now that's fast forward. Chase this dream, go hop on a plane with a backpack and a passport, and they ask for it. I'ma bring them that crash course. I conditioned for too long, so that's on there with no backboard. Bring in that course, I'm gone. They say I'm impulsive because I had to get it on my own, bitch. I got no brakes, only green lights. So this right here is exactly what it seems like. Ain't coming in second, let it be. The past was cold, I can't let it be. Gotta cut off that oxygen. This my dream, I won't let it breathe. Be part of this, fire emoji, arsonist. Nah, we never had a pot to piss, so I'ma go get it, that's common sense. Credit card got mileage on it, that's maxed out. Oh well, I'ma dash out, take that last route and never look back, I have doubts. Ain't usual, I call inaudible. This year's beautiful, call it unthoughtable. Cause I am over your head for that pot of gold. Ain't no sabbatical when you're on a go. Already feel rich on the inside, been through so much I had to get by. I'm 6'1", I feel 6'5", and I'm surfing off like a riptide. This ain't part-time, tired of acting like it's all fine. So much pain put away in the archives, but they want me to bring out the lost files. Let's go. They say I'm impulsive because I had to get it on my own, bitch. I got no brakes, only green lights. So this right here is exactly what it seems like. Simply, I ain't got no sympathy for anybody hating. I'ma put you out your misery, kill your career before you even started. I beg your pardon, now you don't get a pardon. I finna be the best, if not I already am. That's the mind state that you gotta have. Goddamn, God bless that trap. Anybody's trying to make it out. See needles on the floor, roaches running through the house by that. New one-bedroom apartment with 4 people, surrounded by evil. My thoughts started to get late. Throwing fists at my mom's boyfriend, cause he stole my iPod and sold it for heroin. And ever since then, had to get it from my fam. I don't think you understand, I ain't never had a plan. But you wanna hate me? For what? For the way I look? I'm just one man, just another page in a book. And a book's called life, in a booth all night. When I found that mic, then it saved my life. I'ma take that flight, I don't know where to land. With a bad bitch, she gon' put her toes in the sand, that's priceless. We came so far to go. Priceless. I beat those odds, and that's for sure. Priceless. Keep your eyes open and watch that roll. Priceless. The reaper come and tell him I want all the smoke. Priceless. We came so far to go. Priceless. I beat those odds, and that's for sure. Priceless. Keep your eyes open and watch that roll. Priceless. The reaper come and tell him I want all the smoke. I'm already half dead, I've been on my last leg. Life done held me down, I've been surrounded by the past tense. That's that backtrack, I'ma see farther into my future for my departure. Blue skies, yeah, I'ma dive in. One life to live, I'ma live it before life and lifeless. Damn, how did I get through it? Gave life to the words, made love to the music. She wanna stay tonight, I can't do it. Heart cracked in half when she stabbed my back and left me alone in dark ruins. So nonchalant when they wanna block your spot, and everything you built they wanna ruin. I say that they influence you, and couldn't walk a mile in my shoes, and everybody wanted but a small few pursue it. All you could do is remain true to your damn self and push that line till you break through it. We came so far to go. Priceless. I beat those odds, and that's for sure. Priceless. Keep your eyes open and watch that roll. Priceless. The reaper come and tell him I want all the smoke. Priceless. We came so far to go. Priceless. I beat those odds, and that's for sure. Priceless. Keep your eyes open and watch that roll. Priceless. The reaper come and tell him I want all the smoke.
God damn. Yo. Happy Sunday. Feels good to be back, y'all. Feels good to be back in the swing of things. Let me know how the audio is, because I got the fan going above me. Let me know how it sounds. It should be alright, but don't want to be blowing out eardrums. What's going on, everybody? Looking forward to getting back in the swing of things. So last weekend, I was down at CollectCon on Sunday, and well, I was probably on an airplane or driving home around this time, actually just landing. So it feels good to be back. Awesome Collecticon. Saw a bunch of awesome people. Bought a bunch of awesome things. So if you haven't seen it, I did like a recap video because I didn't vlog this one. My actual last vlog was Houston Collecticon 23, so I just didn't vlog this one. It was basically the same thing. I stayed at the same place. I did a lot of the same things. Went and bought a bunch of cards, but I bought way more this time. So go check it out. I bought a lot of stuff. It was pretty sick. So appreciate you guys coming through, checking out the video here on Sunday. We're going to get into the auctions here in a minute. Recap some of the stuff from Z&G. Probably jump over to PWCC a little bit. I have not looked at anything in either of these auctions outside of like Instagram stories, like people posting stuff on Instagram, which is pretty cool. So I'm excited to kind of see what I have no clue what to expect at all whatsoever. What's going on, Hunter? iFomo's in the house. Drew Teeny's in the house. What's going on, Drew? I was fortunate enough to meet Drew in person down in Collecticon. That was pretty cool, man. Shout out to you. That was really it was a good time chat with you. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Felipe De Sosa's in the house. Best member emotes in the game. Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, I need to do some more glizzy ones. Like I feel like I should do it. It's definitely time. What's going on, Ryan? Pure TCG's in the house. So, without further ado, also I almost traded away 2 black labels while I was in Houston Collecticon. It was pretty close, man. It was really close. I was trading with Ken Lee, the Pokemon Network, for a Pristine 10 Creature Deck Rocket Zapdos. 1 to 1. Like, my 2 cards for his 1, and he wouldn't even do it. He had the value of his card like $8,500, and he would not do it for my 2 slabs. He wanted another $1,000. He was smoking there. I was there at the Charlotte when Rattle was in dispute with that Pokephilly dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, so I've definitely met you. Yep. I've definitely met you. Yeah, they were getting steamy there, dude. They were getting steamy. I've met most of the people, a lot of people, so many people at Collecticons. It's crazy, dude. I'd like to go to Orlando, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to pull that off. We'll see. It'll be tight. I might have. Damn, did I get a sunburn, dude? We were at the zoo today, all day. Let's go to check out the eBay. Good old Z&G. James just had some of their worlds turned upside down with the recent eBay news. Acquisitions left and right. What's next? Like what the like who knows, man? Like what is next to be on the docket? I need to look at this thing. I have never seen this slab in my life. This thing looks wild. It's got flame emojis on it. I'm curious to see how it does. It's a 10, 9, 5. I don't hate it, but it's pretty bad. Like, it's even got, like, color built into the border. Like, it looks like a PSA slab. It's pretty weird. It's literally a PSA slab, but it's got coloration into it. RCG. It's got, like, the Crown Royal logo. That's hilarious. You love to see it. $2.25 ending next week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the sold listings like I always do. I always look like $40-ish above. Looks like Child designed it. Yikes. Oh my. RCG stands for really crappy grading. They kind of walked into that one. There's been some bad acronyms. That one probably takes the cake. Like you would think somebody would have, like, what can people make this into? Somebody should have sat down and wrote down a bunch of words or plugged it into Chat GPT. Like, what bad words can you make with this acronym? Probably should have been done. Didn't happen whatsoever. So, as tradition would show it, most of the things I've been seeing, when I filter greater than $40 on Z&G Emporium, it is like vintage Pokemon Central, with a splash of random Weiss cards, maybe some Dragon Ball cards, maybe a couple Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's pretty dark though. But there has been a substantial push for definitely a bunch of vintage stuff, which is pretty cool to see. There is, as always, the liquidity in some of this ultra modern stuff is still absurd. When I go to Collecticons, I literally don't even look at the vintage. It is just, you're not going to buy raw 10s, but modern you can, so that's literally the only place my eyes go. I can't believe this pack. A PSA 9 Spanish pack is $355 and it's light. I think I can get English packs cheaper than this. I swear, I know I can. Like $325, $300 for an unlimited English base set pack. So that seems $355 for a PSA 9 does not seem great. At all. At all. I'm not a buyer. I'm also not a buyer for these jumbo like box topper cards. I don't know. I wish they did box toppers that like were actually card size. That would make the most sense to me. I mean, it looks cool. It's see-through, I think. I believe these are see-through, so but I'm not that guy. I'm never been a jumbo dude. Can't sign me up for it. Man. Pull this up real quick. Alright. We're back. We're cooking. So there's this card. What's it called? Was it Spiritomb? Like every week. I'll know it when it comes up. It sells for like $350 and gets relisted every week. I'm curious if it's back again. This is a sick ass looking Aerodactyl though. This is one of the best parts about doing this is like I don't know if I've seen this Aerodactyl in my life. This is probably one of my favorite Aerodactyl cards. I'm not a huge Aerodactyl fan, but I respect the dino. $50 and a 9. I mean, probably pack fresh because the print quality on these is absolute butt cheeks. Absolute. Yeah, that's pretty clean. Can you see this on OBS? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's baddie though. It reminds me. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of the new alt art. Like he looks like he was picked and dropped out of this card into the alt art. If you can kind of get down with that, $53. A Japanese modern, dude. We're gonna have a talk about that tonight. We're gonna be talking about Japanese modern like hit cards. Max Wolf, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday to you and the family and everybody else. I don't know about Japanese, dude. Right now it's in a weird spot. Everyone is ready to pull the trigger on Japanese 151 booster boxes. And I'm just thinking it's freaking crazy to me how much people like this set and they're not buying UPCs right now. I know UPCs are massive, the English ones, but I feel like you're almost guaranteed to make more value in your 16 packs of the UPC versus one of these Japanese booster boxes. You get a Master Ball, which is average $20. If you get the Pikachu, you win, but there's like how many? 140, 150 plus Master Balls, so you get one Pikachu reverse in every 150 boxes? I don't know. And all the alt arts, all the Bulbasaur, the Squirrels, the War Turtles, all of those cards are absolute ass prices. Like the worst prices right now. English don't have Master Balls, but every single, like the Bulbasaur is $30+. Like, it's like $30. And then a PSA 10, it's probably like $100. I'm guessing, but I know the raw card's probably like $30 near mint. And then the Japanese one's $5. $5. How come if people love Japanese so much, why ain't people just buying them bitches out? Why aren't people just buying out these dog bleep freaking alt arts? They're so cheap right now. Like, you look at the Japanese Magikarp from whatever godforsaken set came out in the last few months. It's like $10. I don't even know. It's probably like $20 in a PSA 10. And the English one's not even over $300 now. I get it. It's tough to get a 10 with the English one, but people spew when they love the art when they buy Japanese cards, but this card's sitting at whatever, $20 in a PSA 10. Dark. Black Star promos is a holo. That's pretty sick holo. Holo Suicune, $52. That's a cool card. Those Mewtwo promos be going cheap, crazy too. I wonder how much of the Impact Japan opening PSA hit on Japanese PSA prices. Yeah. Simply Unlucky sold a CDC 9.5 Charizard SR for $110 at auction. That card is literally $90 raw. The Japanese, like, I think that was like the list price I was seeing at CollectCons. For the Japanese Alt Art Charizard, it was like $90. I mean, it's atrocious. That is your biggest hit in the set, behind Master Ball, like Gengar, Dragonite, Pikachu. You're not making money opening those boxes unless you get a hit. You would make almost guaranteed more money opening up a UPC. And it's English. I don't know. But I do feel people sleeping on the English UPCs, which have been at $100 forever. And they're waiting for the Japanese reprints to buy them at $80 a box when that's still almost double MSRP. That's crazy to me. I don't know. Yeah, the Japanese even lower. Crazy. What's going on, Alex? Nostalgianomics. How you doing, man? Happy Sunday to you and the family. Come on, bro. The Japanese bubble is pop. People want cards they can read. I mean, I'm telling you, that's got to be why the Bulbasaur alt art is $5 Japanese, and it's a sixth the price of the English one. It's crazy. But 41 more 151 packs not gonna open. Hoping for Charizard. I mean, I couldn't believe how lucky I got when me and Professor Oak did that live stream and I ripped that Charizard. That was nuts. I feel like that's one of the only Charizards, like, hit Charizards I've ever opened in my life, which was pretty sick to have it recorded. Zard UPC and the Pikarom GX box are still way too cheap. I don't even know what that is. Pikachu Zekrom GX box. I'm guessing it's like one of those big old freaking things. I don't even know. $111 for Sudowoodo. So like this card, Japanese PSA 10, is like the same price as this PSA 9. So the vintage and the English is like very acting similar right now. The modern, except for the oddball stuff. Like I said, the Master Balls. Like if you hit a Pikachu, you're doing well. you're gonna be all right. But some of that shit don't make sense. I'm curious to see how it goes. You got 4 to 5 Evolving Skies packs in them. There's a good. That's a good one. Evolving Cries. PSA 9 Lieutenant Surge is at $85 first edition. I like this freaking Chinese SR Full Art Magikarp Whale Lord. That's pretty cool. I think this just got reprinted by them, right? 2020, maybe not. PSA 9 first edition Jump Pluff, $60. For Alligator, like all the vintage in the world. I'm wondering, like, Z&G Emporium has been doing like crazy vintage numbers. Like the amount of vintage cards he gets through his auction blows my mind. It's crazy. Good for you, man. Japanese 151. Many more PSA 10s compared to English. I agree. So why do people want the Japanese booster boxes? They're way more excited about those than the existing UPCs that exist that are about the same price. Why? That's the weirdness to me. I feel like just straight up compare raw to raw, you're gonna make more money with the UPC if you're ripping packs, and you can read the cards. It's a cool little bonus. He's always sold mainly vintage. I don't know. I wonder if it's an effect because, like, if I take off the $40 limit, like I'm filtering $40 and above, if I would see more modern. I'll do that before I click off of this. This is, I guess that kind of makes sense. There's probably a lot more vintage cards that are more than $40. That's not true. It depends on who his consigners are, really. Because there is a bunch of random PSA 9 Japanese Arcanine. That's a sick card for $80. All of the, like most of these are sub $100. I can't believe this Ninetales hit $107 in a PSA 9. If I had to look, I would guess the PSA 10 of this is probably like $150. So this one sold very well. Obviously, I'm not looking at condition, so it could be a great card. Togetix, $935 in a 10? That does not make sense to me. Is it a low pop? I gotta check. I gotta take a quick look. I wouldn't think it would be because they freaking the print quality on. I mean, it's a lighter background. Get rid of the Subtle Widow. Nobody cares. Even though I think it's one of James' favorite cards. That and Polyrath for whatever reason. Pristine Jolteon look cool. It did. Some of those pristine cards be looking nasty. I saw this guy on Instagram just posted the first edition base set trio, all pristine 10s. Benjamin. That was pretty crazy. That was pretty sick. Let me go roll down all the way to here. Whoa! Is that a premium? A 3 cert? Holy cow, I don't know. I can count on one hand how many 3 cert Pokemon cards I've seen. 30215595. I swear to God, I don't think I've ever. 2 max. Literally 2. Top 126. It's not even that low. That card oversold its means. There ain't no way that card is worth $1,000. Somebody paid a premium for a 3 cert there. I was going to give Grandma her meds, but I saw Shiz was live. Appreciate you on that one. R.I.P. Grandma. She'll be alright. She'll make it through. $70 for a CGC 10 light Slowbro? That's a solid ass sale. Is this Kamiya? Guessing? Trying to get better at the artist dudes? Hold up. Oh, your boy got an artist right. I mean, that's probably one of the easiest ones, but I feel good about it. I feel good about that. I was pretty solid. Don't ask me one ever again, but no, I'm not even gonna guess. I was gonna try and guess that one, but I'm not gonna do it. Light Jolteon, Neo Destiny non-hollow, right? These aren't hollows, are they? Non-hollow, $423 effing dollars. CGC might be back on the table, boys and girls. Holy shit! What is that? What are we doing here? This card, what is this card in a PSA 10? Now I gotta look. WWE, okay, WWE, eBay.com. This will be one of those posts we see from Z&G. He always does the post like, this was paid for. Shocking face emoji. PSA 10 Light Jolteon Neo. That's all I need. Probably last sold 125. Oh shit. Buy it now, 370? Are we serious? I just don't know Neo Destiny freaking values, dude. People out here stonk dogging Neo Destiny to the moon right now. Holy shit. Somebody bought the trio for $800 shipped. Wow. I need to go through my Neo Destiny bulk. That is pricey. The Pristine 10 did outsell all of these PSA copies. It almost outsold the PSA 10 by $100. The Pristine 10 that just sold. Damn. I just purchased a Z&G card. Should I pay or let it sit for a while? I would F with him for sure. I don't know what his requirements are. I feel like he's a pay within 48 hours guy, but I'm not even sure. So I would not get too risky with it. That's for sure. Especially if you want the card. That is crazy. First edition Light Flareon and Jolteon just cooking. My God. That is an insane price. First Ed Neos are hard to find in good condition. I mean, I feel like Neo Destiny was a pretty well printed set, but I could be wrong. I only have a small stack. I'm going through them right after the stream. Pokemon Lugia, Quapolis, Crystal Hollow, Rare, PSA 9, 2 cert, new slab. They reholdered it. Let's see how butt cheeks this is. Let's see how bad it is. Over under for PSA 9. It is a 9 actually, so it's probably like an 8. Take a quick gander. Quapolis is known to have a pretty good print quality. This card looks damn nice. You're never going to see anything with these scans on the front though. Most PSA 4s look minty from the front scans because you cannot see anything. Which is why I don't know how people buy sports cards. It'd be tough to not buy the grade when you're buying sports cards because they don't have the back blue borders. You can't see chipping. It's all literally soft corners and stuff like that. I don't know. Oh, no sub only mode is on. Did some trolls stop by? No, and it's never really stopped them either. It's always been on. Pretty sure. I don't think I've ever had it off. And I think there's only like either a 1 minute or a 3 minute or a 5 minute cooldown after subbing to get in. I don't even know. I think I've always had it on. That was because there was like back in the day, it was like sex bots for days and stupid stuff. So it like, as soon as I turned that on, it just instantly prevented all that. So it was pretty nice. I've been sub for like 3 years. How did you just find out that sub only mode's on? I don't even know. Interesting. PSA 10 Suicune apparently is worth twice a Raikou. That doesn't make sense. What's going on, E-Unit? 3 years. God damn. You go way back, man. 3 years. I just hit 1,700 subs in the last week. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I was pretty excited about that. It is a long time coming. I still have a bunch of videos with like sub 20 views. It's pretty funny. Way back in the OG days. Fresh Tats in the house. What's going on, man? That Suicune price doesn't seem right, or am I tripping? It is. It seems like it should be the same price as Raikou, but again, Z&G will probably tonight make an Instagram post saying paid for highest Suicune Gold Star PSA 10 sale of all time. I could see it happen because it's crazy. Like some of the stuff that gets paid for that he posts about. You love to see it. Like Dark Quilava first edition is $40 in a 10. Light Jolteon from the same set is 10 times the price. Oh, man. Like the Dark Haunter too? Like y'all really liking the non-hollow evolutions that much? My God. I feel like a PSA 9 first edition Flareon is cheaper than the light Flareon. Like a 10, it cooks it, but a 9? It's a dope ass card, dude. Number one mod in the game is here, holding it down as a non-mod. He's gotta be off duty on some channels. I've sold first ed Watsy Hollows on Z&G that were sitting on eBay for months, and they sell for higher through his auctions. I mean, I love to see it, man. Awesome. They got bid on that Haunter? That's awesome. This is a sick ass Haunter card. I was thinking the other day when that Ghastly came out, the new like AR, I don't even know, SR, FMR, I don't even know, whatever the F it is. It would be sick to have like a 151 set, like all original 151 with like a full art version of it from whenever in any generation. I wonder how long it would take because there's so many of them that don't have those. It'd be pretty sick. It'd be pretty sick. That's true, Greeny. Hell yeah. I got you, Drew. You don't need to work here. Sit back, grab some coffee, late at night, chilling. What is this? Black and white first edition Japanese secret rare Pikachu? PSA 9 for $225. Damn. Dark Haunter is fire. This is the new Iono. See? The Japanese got it all messed up, dude. They're treating Pokemon like it's effing Weiss. They literally just go after the frickin' trainer cards, and all of the Pokemon cards that most Americans like are dog ass cheap. This Iono should not be outselling the other one. This art looks way worse. I like the other one, like the mukbang one was so much nicer. I am not a fan of this one. Anyone else with me? The other Iono art was so much cooler for me. And I think even in English, this art is outselling the old one. That Iono just tanked in the end? It should, because it's worse than the other one. And it does the same shit. Crazy to me. People are dumb. A&P, what's going on, man? What's going on, Legends? If you have not already, slap the mother effing like button for their algorithm that YouTube made. JK, I'm trolling. I gotta scroll up, see what you're trolling on. Probably won't get paid. Look at the Champions Festival staff card. Champ Festival staff card. I'll have to check that out. Is that on here? $280 for a CGC 10 Skarmory. First edition Neo Genesis. That's pretty cool. Legend of Luke. What's up, man? You're the weekly reminder to look at PWCC auctions when I otherwise forget it exists. I mean, it exists. It still exists. There's a Champ Festival card. Is this it? It's not. Is it staff? Is it? It is. There you go. I found it. PSA 7, $172. Got a Psyduck bus. Never looked at this card in my life. I can name 2 Pokemon in this card. That's Is that Froakie? I think it's Froakie, right? I'm pretty sure that's Froakie and Pikachu. And I'm cooked on the rest of them. Modern day Butterfree, not Fearow. And we'll go with Lambs a lot. Bravery. Which one would be Bravery? Probably the bird. Yeah, Avery's in yep, Avian, Avery, yep. His name is Go-Goat. I was pretty close. That's his name? You're lying. I've never heard of that in my life. No shot. Who are all those non-Gen 1? That's what I'm saying. I'm lost in the sauce on the frickin' Worlds promo. I have no clue half of those Pokemon. I don't think I've ever seen this Lugia in my life. What is this? This thing looks dope as hell. 2005. Damn, I feel like I'll sleep it on this one. Pokepark Grand Opening PSA 9. $70. That is if you like purple cards, like Grail, this is a $70 Grail right here. I swear I've never seen this in my life. Now I need to look up the pop and see if it's like a bajillion of these, because if there is, I've just been in a hole. 8767 3846. Pokemon Silver's got a special place in my heart. My parents were divorced, and apparently they didn't communicate very well, because I got 2 Pokemon Silver versions for that Christmas instead of a silver and a gold. So, and I don't think that one ever got exchanged. I don't remember what happened to it. Population total of 94 in a 9. 2005, the condition Japanese is probably decent. Control F. There's a lot of Pokepark cards. Holy cow. Yeah, there's only 300 total graded. Only 86 10s. Psh. That's pretty cool. There's more 9s and 10s. You love to see it. You love to see it. Go-Gurt? Butterfree with shades on? Yeah, pretty much. You guys, some good naming schemes there. I think see Bic. That sounds like you're trying to make me say something, Ed. I can't. Come on, Drew. What are we doing, bud? You're not a mod, and you're just trying to make me say some bad words? Or if that's really the Pokemon name, that's effed. Have you seen the Lugia Rocks America promo? No. I am not. It's probably Japanese, so no. I'm not very well rehearsed. I've definitely seen this Suicune card before, though. $124 in a PSA 10. English? Wow. Wow, I'm out of it, Dan. This is a dope Suicune card. $124. Another Pokepark card. Pokepark did some things right, man. I'm telling you. Pretty clean. So this PSA 10 Machamp sold for about the same price as that PSA 9 Ninetales Japanese sold for. That makes complete sense. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's listing errors. Oh boy. Down the cavalry. No wonder these didn't sell good. Somebody put CGC instead of PSA. They should be reported. Pokemon Zatu Mysterious Mounts First Edition Japanese Holo Rare CGC 9. Gengar Mysterious Mountains CGC 9. Gengar Mysterious Mountains CGC 7. Oh man, they were on a roll here. Piloswine Mysterious Mountains CGC 10. I don't know. You definitely got cooked. I would kind of be sad on the Gengar and the Piloswine, because the Piloswine was a 10. They really shot themselves in the foot. I'm curious. I'm going to go look at the item specifics now to see if it was messed up all the way through it. Graded CGC 10, professionally graded. Nope. Just a slight oversight. Not a big deal, but yeah. I mean, it probably didn't affect the Gengar at all because Gengar is so widely searched. But a Piloswine being a CGC 10 listed card instead of a PSA 10, you're talking it probably impacted it for sure. But I don't know if a PSA 10 of that would sell for $130. Not too bad. They didn't get cooked that bad. Pavilion has the Thug Life meme shades on. Those were pretty cool. CGC 9 Skyridge. Got Skyridge. What, Yu-Gi-Mon card? You got Yu-Gi-Oh in here and it's PSA 7. You know it's fire when a PSA 7 Yu-Gi-Oh card makes it into a greater than 40 filter. Oh man. Dark Wheezing holographic. One of the best holos in the game. $46 shipped. Telling you can get a pretty effing cheap CGC 9 first edition Team Rocket set, like $50, $50, $43, $50, $130 for a 9.5, so probably $50. Like you're talking $50 for 11 of the holos, probably. The Dragonite you're gonna spend $300 on apparently. That's $300 in a CGC 9. Jesus. That seems high. The Alakazam, $150. The Dark Blastoise is probably, I'd say, between Dark Alakazam and Dragonite. Probably like $250 in a 9. And then the Zard. And I'm probably missing one other, but pretty close. Damn, so much vintage. Holy shit. Happy tax day tomorrow, everybody. Happy effing tax day. Hope you guys did it this year and you didn't evade taxes. It's definitely illegal. Skyridge Reverse Flareon is almost half the price of the Light Flareon in the same grade. You know? That's crazy to me. Those cards are extremely expensive. This reverse Skyridge Snorlax is $160 and an 8.5. Don't remind me. It is tax day tomorrow. Don't forget it. If you haven't filed already, you're probably going to prison. So I have some tips for prison as somebody who's never been there before. You probably don't want to go. You probably don't want to go, so probably just file your effing taxes, you lazy piece of shit. Those are my tips for prison. Moving on. Skyridge Reverse 10. There's a lot of Skyridge cards in here, holy shit. It's crazy that a 10 Reverse Beedrill is $9 more, $11 more than a Skarmory 9. I'm curious. I'd love to see how many views these cards are getting. If you could let us know that, James. Damn, son. This is a dope-ass pristine 10 Alakazam that sold for under $100. I'd be salty as F if I sold that. It's non-holo or non-reverse. That's a sexy-ass card. $96. Hot dog. Are they strict on just not rainy? Are they strict on just not paying taxes? Asking for my wife's neighbor's buddy. Is that a question? is who are they strict on just not paying tax? Who's they? I don't have an uncle uncle named Sam. I mean, you live in Texas, it makes sense. I feel like most people in Texas don't have an uncle named Sam. Or at least they don't think they do. The people down, they have their own, his name's George W. down there. That's their uncle. Monkey's uncle. Skyridge for days in CGC 10s. Take a look at one of these. Let's see if it's a 10. Is it a PSA 10? Is it a... As it's been proven, CGC is more generous on surface lines. And I had shown it in a video that they do scrutinize whitening more on vintage cards. And there again, there's no way for us... What is that? Like a check mark on the freaking card. There's no way to know if there's damage on the front, unfortunately. Base set Zard. 430 in an 8.5. That's not bad. The fact that this Xatu reverse sold for more than that Alakazam non-hollow is insane. That centering got a 10. Dude, centering on E-Series at PSA and CGC, they just don't give an F. Matt Quinn said it directly in an interview with me. He's like, we don't even look at the front. They literally base E-Series centering when they did subgrades primarily on the back. Because there was a perfect 10 Skyridge Zard that had worse centering than this. Or this. But PSA similarly, last week there was some dog bleep centering 10s. It was dark. Vaporeon 165, Skyridge, all... I wonder if this is, my boy, if this is these are his cards. He had Skyridge out the ass. Echo Base Collectibles. Damn. I'm a buyer for this card at $72. CGC 10 Suicune Neo Revelations Japanese. $72. What the F? I need to start looking at some of this. That is crazy, dude. I'd be so sad to be the seller. I'm like, I might as well just effing keep it. Like the pack, like how much is that pack? 72 has got to be almost in line with it. It's probably this card is cheap as hell. Like even like PSA 10, I'm thinking it's like $250 or $200. It's cheap. It's crazy cheap. How cheap these are compared to the English ones. What's going on, Pokey Kid? How you doing, man? Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping in and saying hello, man. Rhydon, that's crazy. I would have been a buyer at that price. I would have been a buyer at $100 probably. I want the original doggos in 10s. I definitely am not going for the first edition ones from English set because the prices are, if that's $70, the English one is probably $7,000. I think I'm all set. I'll buy the one that came out 2 years earlier, and I'll feel all right spending $70. Dragonite EX, $920 in a PSA 10. Damn, the thick old boy there. So, like CGI, not great. Ryo Ueda. Discard a water energy card and an electric energy card from attached to this. Gee, that's trash. Giant Tail, 120 damage. Flip a coin. If tails, it does nothing. As often as you like during a turn, you may move an energy card attached to one of your Pokemon to Dragonite EX's power can be used. I mean, it's kind of trash. Looks cool, though. Erica Schroeder. Auto. Is that a PSA 6 auto? Nice. The PSA 6 grade. You know what I haven't seen yet? PSA announced. It's probably because they quit grading signatures on the Pokemon side. But they said they're going to start doing blue labels on cards where only the signatures were authenticated. I feel like I haven't seen that come to real life yet. This sold for $120. Shut the F up. Okay. That's crazy. Yeah, there's the price I would have expected to see that Suicune sell for. That sold for like $1,400. $530 in the 10 there. Why food tax? I mean, it's probably $50 to get her auto on the card, but the card is probably $5. So, good on you. She's got a nice signature though. Like, she's doing it, she's playing into it well. It's obviously a play to get those done because they 2x their money. That's not too bad for a day's work. She seems to go to quite a bit of collecticons. Got a Harada auto, $160. Obviously, nobody cares about Harada as much as DMG's voice actor. Ooh, an Arita auto Charmeleon from Stormfront. That's not a great auto because you cannot even see it. I didn't even realize it until I saw the label had 2 grades on it. In kanji, and is that a date? No, it is down here. A couple years ago. Another Blue Eyes card, Jump PSA 10. No year in the title. I guess they don't put years in any of these. Man, Jungle Pikachu first edition. Oh, it's a wizard stamp. I was about to say $46 for an 8. Wizard stamp makes a little bit of sense. Pokemon EX Dragon Blast first edition. $108 for that Mew EX. I don't know about that. I don't know about all of that, boy. I'm not sure about that. We get the 20 likes, bro. 15 likes for halfway there. No, we're 3/4 of the way there. Let's go. Oh yeah. PSA 10 CP6, absolute dog bleep. Nobody cares. Another 8.5 Zard. I think last week there was a ton of sales greater than $40, and I had to like skip some because it took forever. So see how this goes. But seems like they're doing well. Skyridge Reverse Raichu for $100 in a CGC 10. That's a pretty cool card. I would take any reverse Zapdos in a CGC 10 prior to 2010 for $100 probably. Like most of them are not that easy to come by. What is this? Blue Eyes Japanese LB. Oh, so this is the actual Legend of Blue Eyes set that came out. That's pretty cool. $40. PSA 6, PSA 10 here. Reprint. Trash. CGC 10s get no love. Why do people hate them? Because a lot of people say a lot of bad things about them, and it just makes them not like them because other people don't like them. Yep. Because we all know it. Being this deep into the hobby, PSA and CGC 10s, like, I see a lot of really modern, bad PSA 10s, and I see similarly on the CGC side. So it's tomato, tomato. Like this card, the centering top to bottom is definitely borderline 60-40. But the centering here, left, or like you're looking at these two edges on the left, looks good. It's probably should have got a 9 for the centering alone, but it's probably minty, I'm guessing. I don't know. So the centering doesn't look too bad, all things, because the weird layouts of these cards, but I don't even know what a PSA 10 of that goes for, actually. $40 for a pristine 10 Nidoqueen from Skyridge. Man, somebody gets that as their hit out of the pack. That pack cost probably $1,000. I don't know, actually. Don't quote me on that. I watch those vendor point of views, and they seem like they don't want the CGC slabs. Yeah, they're not as liquid. That's for damn sure. They're not as liquid. As a buyer, though, as a buyer and a collector, give me that CGC ass all day. I like paying discounted prices. If I can get an entire CGC 10 Gem Mint set, first edition base, for cheaper than one PSA 10 first edition base Charizard, for me, that's a freaking steal and a half. That's nuts that that's possible. The fact that you could trade in one PSA 10 first ed Zard for 30, 60, 90, like seven CGC 10 first edition Zards makes absolutely no effing sense. 0. 9 out of 10 of those first ed base Zards look like CGC 9s. People are smoking meth. I love CGC slabs. They're so clear and sturdy, and they grade consistently, so I don't... I mean, I've gotten fisted by everybody. CGC's given it to me hard on Yu-Gi-Oh slabs, particularly. So it's a hate relationship all the way around for my Yu-Gi-Oh mistreatments. But damn, Skyridge for days, English and Japanese. My God, wonder if this is all part of the $400,000 consignment or something they received. Charizard EX. This is a special SIR. This is a SIR Charizard. I love CGC slabs because they are easy to crack. Yeah, the only one I have issues cracking are probably Beckett. It's the biggest pain, but everything else is probably the same. 160, wow, it's barely more than raw. Yeah, I thought the raw of this was probably like 130. So there's probably, what's the English or the PSA one go for? Because I could guarantee you the ratio of getting 10s on these is, last time I checked, almost line for line. You're getting CGC 10s and PSA 10s about the same rate. So it's probably a play now to buy these, crack them, just send them to PSA and get the 10, because they literally have the same ratios for their Gem Mint 10s. Let's go look. Let's just go look for sharts and giggles. Take a look. Pop report. Let's go. I gotta change this view so you guys can see. Pop report. We're gonna do some quick learning right now. Let's take a look. It's been a while since I looked. Pokemon. So many different TCGs. Come on. Roll down. Scarlet and Violet. 215,000 graded. I feel like PSA did that last week. Scarlet and Violet English 151. 17,000 graded cards. That's probably 1/7 of what PSA's done. Search in here. Charizard. There is 400 Gem Mint 10s, 1,300 graded. Only 28 pristine 10s. Damn. 400 divided by 1,300. 30% gem rate. PSA Pokemon 151 pop report. All right. That's Japanese, not what I wanted. That's like 90% gem rate. Come on. Man, this thing is... We're moving, but it's kind of going slow. 95,000 total graded, so yeah, about 7x. And that's kind of been like the last time I did that video where I was comparing a bunch of sets and the stuff. It was about 7x. The number of total graded cards for the new sets. Charizard. It's probably not on this first page. There it is. Wow. 4243. $4,243 divided by 11,369. It's easier. Easier to get a PSA 10. If that bitch is selling for $300 and the CGC 10 one's selling for $160, I mean, it's getting close to being a play there. Holy shit. 50% off, can't beat it. Literally double the CGC 10. That's crazy. So, read 'em and weep. 37% gem rate on the English 151 Zard. 30% gem rate on the CGC 10 151 Zard. Damn. That's cool. People are smoking crack, though. That's for sure. Like, yeah. Let's leave it at that. $41. Pretty rough odds for EN. Yeah. 30% through CGC seems brutal. Longer lead times, lower liquidity, lower prices. If you're waiting to sell, it don't make sense to send it to CGC at all. We just saw, like clear as day, 37% gem rate for PSA. Only send it there. Double the price. Faster turnaround times. It's no option. It's not even a thought you would ever go the other route. That's just like a full nudity card here. Okay. Sounds good. Oh my god. That's probably one of the worst Venusaur arts I've seen drawn by Arita. It looked like a Mew at first. Like, this is Venusaur after like a 30-day bender. This is Grandpa Toad. That's Grandpa Toad. The sides of his head looks like freaking Hey Arnold. Damn. Tough life there, man. Wonder how long Venusaurs live. You know? Like turtles live a long time. 30% chance of 10 that sells for $40 more than raw. When with grading and shipping fees added on, it don't add up, Chief. Yeah, only, what was it, 28 pristine 10s? Not worth that chase. 28 divided by, what was it, 4,000? I mean, that's a cool card to have, which is why I fucking love pristine 10 modern cards. 28 divided by 4,000. 0.007 of the pop of those is a pristine 10. I love the added chase of that effing stuff. Speaking of which, I think I just got my... I feel like I did. Oh yeah. See? Give me this shit all effing day. English pristine 10 modern full arts. Absolute beautiful. All day. Not PSA 10 is not even a thought when it comes to my modern card. Nothing. Not even 0 F's given about collecting modern PSA 10s. It's disgusting in my mind. Selling it? I'll sell the shit out of it. PSA all day, baby. There's dumb people out there buying it. That 74-year-old Mew. What do you think Venusaur would grade? What do you think Venusaur would grade? What do you mean? This one? Oh, it's authentic. Let's take a look. Yeah, something about ultra modern pristine 10s, because I think there's only like 11 of these. That's pretty freaking cool. The print quality in this set was absolute dog shit. I think Nostalgianomics said it. He said reprints can happen. Like we saw it with Evolutions. They reprinted it like 5 years later. But the second reprint, the print quality got up. And the PSA 10s of the Charizard like 4x'd. It 4x'd. The print quality was so much better. It just happens. That's the way it goes. Couple scratches. You can see the scratches on the hollow, so that means there's probably more scratches. Not a lot of silvering though. First edition, slightly gray stamp. It's like 3D looking. The front is pretty clean though. It looks like it's got a little nick here, so you can see a little bit of the hollow. Front's pretty clean though. Centering's fire. Whitening up at the top, pretty bad. But the edges are not bad. The corners are not bad. Damn, that boy got wrecked right there. It's probably I would call it a PSA 7. Not knowing if there's no binder dings at all. PSA 7 low side, like low end, you're not getting a 6. And there's an opportunity for an 8. Like they could probably give this an 8, but it's probably a 7. Without binder dings. And it's a gray stamp. That sketch though. Yeah, that sketch is a tough sale. That's tough. I can't believe the auto got a 10. Like his A always looked that bad. I got a Arita auto. Compare it to. Of course it's not in that stack. Would it be? I've been robbed. Okay. Is it his last effing card? Of course it is. Yeah. How is this a 10? It don't look nothing like. It almost looks like that's not his freaking auto compared to what I got on my freaking card here. Are we serious? Look at this. It don't look nothing like mine. Like this looks so much cleaner. His name looks like he's like. Shout out to all the homies that got Parkinson's, but god damn, that was pretty bad. R.I.P. my grandpa with Parkinson's. But this looks way nicer. You can read the Arita. I don't know. Look at it, like look at the whole, it looks off. It almost don't look like his auto. I'm telling you. That's weird, dude. I don't know. I have to send that one to Rattle. Have him do a little dig. Because, man, I swear I've never seen Arita do that. That bad of a drawing, too. But are Arita SIGs without personalization legit? Yeah. Older ones. This was an older one. This is a 4 cert, so this one was older. That was a newer thing, like after 2022, 2021. They didn't always have to have whatever that is, the personalization. I could practice that auto for a few hours and it closed. Seriously, I think like it's off. The A's different in Arita, like I don't know how they could say this is legit. Looking at it, like what? I don't know. Not for me to investigate, but it looks like if I had to guess, that shit's fake as shit. $1,500. 2 different people did those autos. I'm telling you. I don't want to fully develop my investigation right now, but I'm ready to, man. I'm ready to dig in, but I'm not going to do it. Maybe. PSA says it's legit. It's legit. Well, I don't know about that one, bud. I don't know about that one. We're still on April 14th. More Skyridge 10s. The most striking difference to me was the way he did the A. It was sharp on the Venusaur and rounded on the top of yours. Yeah, that. The way he did his, I believe it was his T's looked jacked. I don't know. It was fucked. We'll see. We might see. We might not. Ghastly. PSA 10 Japanese, so nobody cares because Japanese people that buy Japanese cards don't actually like the Pokemon. They just want the girl cards. So that's cheap. The English one's probably more. Is the English one out yet? I don't even know. Don't even know. The pristine 10 Houndour non-reverse sold for $43. The reverse Gem Mint 10 sold for $60. Both of which got absolutely clapped by a hoot hoot. Interesting. So much effing Neo and Skyridge. I need to go look and see PWCC's auction. Rolling quickly through here to see what's going on. How many pages are there? Jesus Christ, see? Woohoo, OP. God, I hated that freaking Pokemon card. Or Pokemon in the freaking game. Like, at least in Red and Blue, they gave you a Pidgey off the rip, but running to Hoot Hoot early on in those games was not great. Slap them boys up. There's the Yu-Gi-Mons. There's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Whoa! 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 $1,300? Oh my god. Record low? Blue Eyes Toon Dragon? Oof. That is effing brutal. $1,300. This is almost a buy for me. God damn. That's a dope card. $1,300. Is it trashed? I mean, it don't look bad. Got PSA splooge all over the back of it, but that card was like $2,000 like a few months ago. For a vintage, like, man, selling Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just so bad. I'll tell you what though, this PSA 10 Japanese Charizard is the same price as the English CGC 10 of the same card. Dear Lord. Yeah, this is $40. I want to say the English one, I don't even know. Let's take a look. I'm curious now. I have not checked. PSA 10 Charmander 151 minus Japanese. Take a look. Take a look. Buy it now for 130 on bids for $70 and a day left. Over $100 for buy it now and $90 for a auction. Another auction for 120 yesterday. 110 yesterday. 140 bin. So, yeah. About a third the price. Half to a third the price for the Japanese 10. Better odds of pulling those cards out of the freaking out of your Japanese booster boxes than the really good Master Balls, because even here a Articuno Master Ball PSA 10 only sold for $46 effing dollars. It's not effing worth buying the Japanese 151 booster boxes if you're trying to rip them. I'm doubling down. Like, what are we doing? Why aren't we buying the English ones? Because I feel like people just afraid because there's so much of it. I don't know. Moltres Master Ball, $48. Also $50 card. One piece for days. This Gengar from whatever the F. This is a pretty cool Gengar. Not gonna lie. This is a pretty dope looking Gengar. Pin collection. So the print quality is absolute ass probably. And it's English. 2020 Black Star promo. This is a freaking cute Gengar. Cosmo Hollow too. Damn boy, she looking right. Jesus Christ. That's nice. I like it. I like it. Alright. Let's go over to the PWCC auction. Shout out to James Z&G Emporium. Not sponsored. Good auction, sir. Lots of stuff inside of there. I need to go look. What I wanted to see was if there was any sparkle cards. You into One Piece yet? Nah. I'm not. I have a bunch of friends that are balls deep into playing it. I have a friend, trying to remember what his Instagram name. His name's Clayton. Clay Collects. He's balls deep into it. He's got some effing bangers. No, not me. I don't have time, dude. I noticed there was some sparkle cards, so I had to come check it out. Freaking Sparkle Gengar, $2,600. You know, the last time I wanted to buy a Sparkle Zapdos card, guess what I was quoted? Guess the price somebody wanted to sell it to me for. Gengar right here, pop 1 of 8. $2,600 right now on auction. Probably $3,000 with the buyer premium. $3,240. Squirtle in a 10 Sparkle, $600. I'm about to buy that. That's friggin' nuts. $6,000. You're pretty close, Exceed. Pretty damn close. Just looked at a Ninetales from myself. Sparkle Nidoran. Oh, these are 6 days out. Mother F. I'm pissed now. No wonder they're so cheap. I was about to say, holy shit, I'm buying all these. I didn't realize I didn't filter for, ooh, a Doug Trio Sparkle. Not a Diglett, but it's a Doug Trio. That's 3 floor shits. If anybody's counting. Alright, alright, alright. I just filtered for this week. Clear my sparkle filter. Damn it, Jim. Got excited. I remember being a kid getting disappointed when my mom got me tops instead of the WotC cards. Yeah, I don't even know it had to come out of series. Oh, a series. You get top sparkles out of series 1. See, I didn't even know that. I was never lucky. I mean, I probably only got a handful of tops packs, but agreed. I similarly wanted to beat somebody's ass when I didn't get real Pokemon cards. Going on, Professor Oak. Happy Sunday evening to you, sir. Man. Shout out to the Slab Podcast, link down below in the description. Usually we have an episode every single week, but finals time is upon us. Balls deep into papers last week, and possibly this week. Possibly this week. We'll give memberships. Push that current number on the screen. It's manual, so I got to do it by my hand. But I checked before every live stream. I'm currently at 7. I literally just checked it. So when I get memberships, don't do it. Don't effing do it. If you effing do it, I'll be pissed. But yeah, I got to do it manually. Like I can go in here, change the words. Currently 70,000. My goal is 10. Effective. I don't lie. Yeah, I have a 4 to 6 page final paper. My class is over Tuesday at midnight, so we might be postponing another week of Slab Podcast. We'll see. I'm about a page and a half deep. I have a bunch of notes and outline for the rest of my paper, so it should go smooth tomorrow night. I did a lot of it today. Burnt out. Had to do this because I was losing my effing mind. This Mew is absolutely adorable. $3,000 Mew. Jesus. Mimikyu. Trash. No rarity. PSA 9. No rarity CGC 9. Those are dope cards. Keep it up. I think I just did the math again today. I think I need like an 85% for a 4.0. And I can completely skip the final paper and pass the class. So I'm in a good spot. Big chillin', actually, one could say. Some fancy ass cards. Let's take a look at another Arita Sig. Let's take a look. Uh-oh. God damn you, Oak. Stop. Y'all need to get a friend like Professor Oak. Masons in this bitch? Fucking Masons? The lurkers are exposed. Brad G's in this bitch. God damn. What's going on, Mason? What's going on, Brad? So this looks just like my signature on my card. This looks a lot similar to mine. Like the U's jacked up though. Like this get a 10? How the this get a 10 auto? It's missing part of the U. I don't understand how they grade autos. It is the dumbest shit in the world. Okay. Lube's in the chat. Current 17, member goal 10. So now, see, I beat my goal. So now I can do this. Properties. My new goal is now 20. Just to mess with your OCD. That's good stuff. I won't do that to you though. I'm gonna put it back so you feel satisfied. I'm gonna put it back to 10. There. Member goal is met. Don't panic. Oh god. Alright, go to Zapdongs. I need to look up Zapdos. Zapdos. $10.20 in the PM. 9 minutes left until extended bidding. Coming up quick. $88 for a PSA 10 Rockets Zapdos. Okay. These are Japanese like the $58 for these Zapdos cards is crazy to me. It is Japanese, so nobody really gives an F, as we're seeing. So much Japanese. So much. So much. Nobody's getting English 10s. CDC 9s. What we buying? I mean, hopefully nothing. Hopefully nothing. Any thoughts on Chauncey Billups making the Hall of Fame? Dude, I love that era. I loved Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace, Tayshaun Prince, Richard Hamilton, Ben Wallace. Like, I loved that generation of Pistons basketball, dude. No superstars, just a team that was able to grind out wins consistently. Respect. No team does it like they did now. Everyone relies on the superstar. Like, even then, Kobe carrying the Lakers and super teams, and they were not that. It was so cool. So cool to see Chauncey get. He got his, man. That's cool. I loved watching basketball then. It was so cool. Ben Wallace is one of my favorites. Hell yeah. If I were to go get a rookie basketball card that I actually liked, it would probably be Ben Wallace. And I've actually never looked it up. And I'm going to do that right now. PSA 10 Ben Wallace rookie card. Welcome to the Glizzy Gobblers. Zang, what's happening, man? Appreciate you becoming a member. Appreciate the support. Properties, go to teen. Ben Wallace, he was on the Magic, right? Rookie year Magic, was he? He definitely wasn't a Piston. What is this? Is that Sixers? Washington Bullets. If that's his rookie card. Just gonna go to sold listings. That's all I really care about. See what it's at. It's gotta be cheap, actually. $50 in a PSA 10. Yeah, I'm definitely buying one. That's pretty sick. Bald is a cue ball? I missed. What the? Damn, that's weird. Seeing him bald. That's really weird. Is that the same Ben Wallace, bro? Was he traded for Grant Hill? I don't know. 90s basketball was before my time. I was not in on the 90s. This has got to be him, though. Weird that he would shave his head and then get a freaking afro in the 2000s. It's strange to me. Ben Wallace autographed rookie Fleer card. PSA 10. What's an AR going for? Probably not a good time to look at AR cards. He literally just got a statue, I think, shown yesterday. So it was probably stonk dogging right now. That's cool. AI though was not wasn't an AI guy myself. Freaking Dragonite. 45? Is that a 5? $4,500, dude. You got to get the Kaboom. Ben, I'm not a Kaboom guy. I actually, I can't stand them. Can't stand Kaboom cards. Just because of the sports card investor, really. That's literally the only reason. I cannot stand Kaboom cards. I think he got Kaboom shoes made custom for himself. I'm just all set. I'm all set. 8.5 Umbreon non-hollow with a gold star next to it. Not sure why that's so expensive. That must be a cool card. Dragonite's the GOAT. Ben Wallace was traded to Detroit with Chucky Atkins for Grant Hill. That was a good trade we made. Grant Hill was pretty cool. I went and saw a Pistons game. I missed those jerseys of the throwbacks. When Grant Hill was there, when they used to have the Palace of Auburn Hills, which is no longer there. Good times. It was like one of the only sporting events I remember going to as a kid. That and like one Tigers game. And I go to quite a bit of sporting events now. Friggin' love it. Was there like a cleaner infomercial called Kaboom? It always makes me think of that. Kaboom? No, it wasn't Kaboom. Oh, man. ShamWow. That's what I'm thinking of. ShamWow or... I don't know. Not sure. Pokemon Bystander. I thought the same. They're blocked. OG. But it's like blocking your word typed. Kaboom was Billy Mays. Thought the same. Feel like Pokemon's thinking it too. Damn, this is a sexy ass pristine 10 Erica's Venusaur. That's what I'm about to look up. Let's go buy some cool pristine 10 card. Always sleeping on. My favorite Hall of Fame player was Vince Carter. Toronto Raptor, I do believe. ShamWow is a towel. There you go. Oh, it's right. I think I saw a spoof commercial where they're like cleaning up splooge with it. Sop that stuff up like a freaking vacuum. Pretty sure I saw that. A spoof commercial with that. It was pretty funny. Can I not keyword search pristine 10? Okay. I was going to say. I would have been pissed. A lot of Pikachus. Ursaring 350 and a pristine 10. That's a freaking dope looking card too. Damn, Electabuzz pop 6 260 on that boy. Sheesh. Some of these boys looking right. Oddish. Giratina V-Star. Dude, I'm excited. I bought a Giratina V from Lost Origin raw at the last show. $300. And I can't believe the PSA 10's like $650 or some shit. It's crazy. Some pristines don't have the word in the title that I'm bidding on just enough. Exceptional. Why wouldn't it? I mean, hopefully you're not bidding on this one because that's this would be a sexy ass Pikachu for the PC in the new label. If you're bidding on that, let me know. I'll back off, but extended bidding is upon us right now. You got 5 minutes. Not sponsored at all. 5 minutes to get your bids in. Shout out to this Magikarp being cheap as balls. The English one in a pristine 10 is probably $400. ShamWow really worked. I did a classroom presentation where I cleaned up splooge on it in public speaking. Did not miss. Wow. That's cool. Your teacher let you clean up splooge in your class. Impressive. You still have all those lost Origins? What the f am I saying? Origins? Lost Origins. Oh, I need sleep. Green, you still have those lost origin cases from launch. You gonna be up good soon already. R. Lost origins. Jeez. Sounds like a freaking seafood fast food restaurant. I do have all of them. All 9 cases still. Lost organs. Oh god. I got like 3 hours of sleep. I watched UFC all night till 2 a.m. So it was a late night. Papa origins. But I do still have all of mine. And if I had another $5,000 just chilling it, I guess I probably could, but I'd double down on it now. $140 a box. I don't know. Since the day one, I saw the Giratina and what it was, and how cool it was, and how tough it was to pull, and that was the reason I always liked that set. Same fights were so good, dude. That Max Holloway knockout with 1 second left. Like, I've been watching, me and my neighbor have been going to Buffalo Wild Wings to watch him live. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool sitting in the environment with a bunch of people during the fights because it gets pretty hyped. The English one's probably $800 for the Magikarp. Yeah, that sounds about right. PWCC ought to sponsor you at this rate. They can't afford me because all the money they are giving to man, I'm drawing a blank. Pokey Chloe. She's milking them, so I'm probably not gonna. And I'm not a cute female, so it ain't gonna cut it. It ain't gonna cut it. All right. So there is not a lot of cool pristine 10s. That's clear. Better non-reprints. Better Tina. Papa Origins. Reading that slow just played into that so well. Well done, Mason. That was good. Better non-reprints. Better Tina. Papa Origins. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's that time. That's good. Yeah, my watch group screamed Rogan's reaction was priceless. Rogan's reaction reminded me of, like, there's a meme video of him doing the exact same reaction. I love that. And he literally just recreated it. It's awesome. Dude lost his mind. That was so sick. Awesome fights. I'm looking forward. I saw McGregor announce he's going to be in UFC 303, so that'll be July-ish. Literally July-ish. You aren't cute? Question mark. I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Or Jimmy Johns. Oh my god. That's good stuff. After we saw him do that, we watched the ice clip. Nice. These are cleaning up quick. Let me refresh. What is this Magic the Gathering bird? What am I looking at here? This thing is cooking right now. $8,000, none graded higher, pop 1 of 11. Wow, I just won a black label. My condolences. What'd you get, man? Birds of Paradise. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. That seems busted as shit. Why? That's minty too. 2001 7th edition. Is it that expensive? My God. See, like, Magic is a beast. Is this a rare card, Mason? Do you know if you're in there still? Like, in a box, like, is there a chance you can get one or two of these? Because looking at it, it looks like a freaking bulk card, but god damn, that's expensive. That's one thing I was looking at the other day. Like, you don't see Magic the Gathering tournament pack, or not tournament pack, but like prize cards in the ranks with like the high-end PWCC auctions, or do they exist? I feel like they don't exist. I've never dug into it enough, which is crazy to me that they never would have done something like that. Total missed opportunity. CGC 9.5. Everyone hates CGC for what they did, gave everyone 8.5s, but I tell you what, they bailed me out when PSA wasn't available, because I made some dumb ass sales in CGC 9 slabs. Sold this card for $5,000 in a CGC effing 9. $5,000. And now it's $1,600. So it's all about effing timing. That shit's crazy. Of course, at the time, a PSA 10 was probably, a PSA 9 was probably $7,000. That's so insane. A CGC 9 of that not long ago was $5,000. Jesus Christ. Buy it. It's beautiful. I would love to have one of these. But I would rather just buy the PSA 10 Japanese one probably for $1,000. Like, I'm not a Japanese guy, but some of these are for the art. Like this card. I don't know. It's cheaper in a 10 in Japanese. Give me that. Japanese. Damn, this price dropping on this boy? Japanese Umbreon tanking while the English one's doing good? Sub 2 Gs on the Japanese Umbreon? This no rarity Charizard, it's definitely a little bit of sun faded. Market feels low right now. I mean, some things. Some. Not all of them, but creature deck energy card for $1,400. It is calculated that 7th edition Magic foils are on par with as rare as Alpha Beta prints. Jesus Christ. That's pretty sick. What is this? J. Geode. Sign this Mewtwo. Who the hell is that? Somebody I should know? More creature deck cards. $900 in PSA 10. Sick stuff. They get some pretty cool effing cards. D23 Mickey Mouse $775. Jesus. First Ed base 10s, McDonald's promo set $725. More creature deck, PSA 9, PSA 9. These are some of the cheapest creature deck cards I've seen. PSA 9 trainers though, who cares? An authentic 1996 Charizard. $500 for an authentic one. And it's sun faded to the heavens. Mace, I remember you saying you're never going to sell a raw one of these again. But why sell a non-sun faded one ever again? Is this minty? Why is this in decent? This is a decent condition card. It's pretty good condition. That's probably like an 8. It's got like a Pokeball orb on it too. God damn, the sun fading so bad. If I get one like that, it's going to BGS, and it'll be graded as an error, probably. Shadowless 3 Zard is $300. Okay. Signed by Tokia. Still got some stuff ending in auction. Some One Piece. So right here, I just have this filtered for all TCGs. Just to see, I wanted to see the mix of some of this other random jank. What is this? 2005 Pokemon Japanese Bandai card as Zukan Hollow Raikou. Pop 1 of 1. I mean, it's a pretty sick card. Like, if I could buy a Pop 101 Zapdos from 2005 that isn't a poker card, probably going to buy it. That's pretty cool. But not a Raikou. Sorry. I wish we got... Did we ever get this card in a regular size? Was this only ever the massive, giant card? Total missed opportunity there. I don't think we ever got it in normal size. Ampharos is 165. A pristine 10. Here's another one of those cards. Pop 1 of 4 on the Snorlax. What else we got? Definitely not buying anything tonight, because there ain't nothing for Zapdos in here. Dude, we need so many different sets. I would love like another gym, like a gym set. Like even if you made it modern day gym set, like whatever the freaking names of the modern day trainers are, give people playing the game the connection to the cards. That would be so cool. They'd be like, oh yeah, I remember clapping freaking Erica's cheeks, and oh wow, there's a freaking Vileplume card. I remember destroying that with like 1 Ember attack from my level 87 Charmander. So that's cool. I want that Vileplume card. That'd be pretty cool. Give the people what the F they want, you know? It'll be an interesting year. Big Shield Gardner? Hey, yo. Reminds me of my binder I got from Strictly Sealed, the Gardner binder. Because that's where he got his logo from. Y'all didn't know. Now you do. If you know who that is. If you did know who that is, then you probably knew that it came from there. So nobody really cares. Charizard V, PSA 10s, like some of these, the print quality in those were so bad. The freaking Charizard UPCs, what are those boxes going for? It's gotta be like 115? Guessing? Skull Dice, 1990, no, 2001, really? What is this? $40 for this? I think you only get these in the God Packs, right? I think you can only get these in the Japanese God Packs, is that right? I don't know. I feel like that's the case. I feel like I've only seen them pulled in God Packs, but in the US it's different. The first Lorcana card I saw, an Elsa from the D100 Collector's Edition, mass printed to oblivion. I need to buy more Lorcana cards. I'm telling you. Telling you what? Only the AR God Pack, and you get the full set. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty sick. So now we're to the sold listings, which is pretty cool. The Japanese Neo Rev. This is unlimited. Shining Gyarados sold for $3,200 with the buyer premium. No rarity 7.5. So no rarity? Yeah, no rarity Wow, never realized it didn't ever reference it in the Beckett slabs. They don't reference no rarity at all. Interesting. I wonder if the old PSA ones, there's probably old PSA ones that didn't reference it either. That was before they knew anything. And they're a sports card grading company that started grading Pokemon. Could you imagine being the first ever grader at a professional sports authenticators company grading a Pokemon card? They're like, people want to buy this shit? This fluffy ass whatever it is, like somebody's gonna buy this card. This ain't a person. Why don't we grade garbage pail cards then? Do you think Pokemon was graded before Garbage Pail Kids? Probably, right? Garbage Pail is obviously out first. Nah, Garbage Pail had to beat it. Some of those sports people were probably stonk dogging. Wonder if BGS graded Pokemon before PSA? That's a good question, too. PSA 9 no rarity chance he sold for $2K. Hot diggity damn. It ain't cheap. It's not a cheap card. Dual land, $1,900 for the Plateau. $2,000 for that Lugia we were looking at earlier. I feel like that's a 9.5, so I don't know. I guess I've been tracking those prices too closely. Umbreon sold for sub 2K. I did not know that was a thing. I swear the English one has still been creeping up, no? Like 1,100, 1,200 now? Japanese Ray Ray, $1,700? Dead ass? That's the same price as the Umbreon now? In Japanese from the same set? We serious? Skystream, right? Oh, it's Eevee Heroes. Same set in English. That's the same price though? The fuck? That don't make sense. There's another Arita auto. Similarly, this one looks good. This is a pretty cool one. Mint 9 with an auto 10. That's a clean looking signature with the sketch. No personalization unless it got rubbed off. Who knows? It's a 6X cert. It might have. Blue Sky was extreme. Oh, that's right. That's right. I wonder why. Interesting. Yeah, $1,200 for the English Umbreon VMAX. It's catching up to the Japanese one. I never thought I'd see that day. Entei in a CGC 10 is hella cheap compared to the PSA 10. Holy shit. PSA 10's what? Like stupid ass money. I swear this is like a 10. I swear I saw sales like 7, 10, like dumbass prices. $1,200 though in a CGC 10. Fossil Gengar first ed, $1,100 in a CGC 10. That's cool. Alright. I have to end it. Very cool. Lots of cool stuff. Appreciate you guys pulling through. If you have not already, hit the mother effing like button. Should be here next week, Sunday, again, for another awesome auction recap. This one, my first CGC new label, pristine. Damn, son, that's cool. Enjoy that. I need to go. I need to sleep big time, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Y'all have a fabulous effing evening. Whew. Peace. Lab this week? I don't know. We'll see.